Hey guys, I just wanted to answer some questions about the online coaching program. I've gotten a lot of people to reach out to just sort of ask, what's it's about, why is it different from other programs, and what are we trying to accomplish here? So, essentially, this program is different from a lot of other things you may see them online because it is a straight up coaching program. It is not just a plan. Plans are great. You need a plan to get there. I will be giving nutritional plans, training plans, and just kind of guidance in general, but this is coaching. And the difference is really the support, the accountability, the guidance, all of that I give alongside these plans to help keep you on track, consistent, and really kind of frame it so that we can make sure that you are just moving in the right direction consistently. This is important because, when we actually look at like why a lot of plans fail, why a lot of people can't stick to things, it's usually not to do with what they don't know. It is not to do with like not knowing how many carbs or protein or whatever, anything like that. It is usually just because life happens, crap gets in the way. They get derailed. That busy weekend away all of a sudden makes it so you couldn't meal prep. Your boss at work makes you work late, and now you need to scratch what you had planned for dinner. Those are the things that I coach you through. Those are the hurdles I help you get through. Those are the things I help prepare you for. Those are the things that this coaching program is kind of designed to do. The plans take care of everything else. Knowing the day to day when things are great is easy. And that is where, again, I will be giving you that as well. But for me, it is how do we strategize and create guidance and create these systems for you to keep you accountable, to keep you going, and make it so that you're not having to flip your life upside down just to, accomplish these goals. So keeping you from being derailed and also ensuring that you are constantly focusing on the right things. Now, a lot of this has to happen, or a lot of this happens from daily communications that I have with the individuals in the program. So when you sign up, we'll be communicating daily. We'll be making sure that you're on track. I'll be there to answer questions. I'll be there to guide you. I'll be there to give you feedback when you need it. A lot of times I'll be just there just to hold you accountable. And that is a large portion of this program because it's through these daily communications that I can take my information, see what you're going through, give you check kind of your work, make sure everything's going well, and then maybe create strategies to help fight off some of the hardships that we're seeing. So, whether it's that you're not able to sleep well, whether it's that you're dealing with stress poorly, whether it's any of these things, making so you have a plan ready, just have food at these certain times of day that we see that you like to snack, right? So that is where the real coaching element helps to come in. And it helps us to, this communication really helps us to keep in mind the things that matter, right? So a lot of people and a lot of different plans that you might find online, because there's so much information out there right now, might focus on the things that maybe don't matter that much. You'll see people having to do this all or nothing just to stay on certain diet trends. And by doing that, they are causing themselves more stress because it's harder to stick to when they actually could focus on, the thing that gives them like 80% of the results. And so for me, I'm going to keep you kind of on track. I'm going to make sure that we are focusing on the right things, the biggest bangs for our buck, and just keep you going and make it so that this is a very sustainable and consistent process for you. So on top of the daily communications and just keeping the focus, this program is actually also very deeply rooted in research. So when we look at a lot of the reasons why people don't lose weight, one of them is that maybe they're not tracking things properly. So there are results, but because they just aren't seeing it because of the way that they're tracking, they decide to throw it out. They decide like, this isn't working, I'm just gonna stop. So we're gonna help acknowledge that. We're gonna make sure that things are tracked properly, and we're gonna keep you going forward and, utilizing the information to keep you getting progress. We're also, when you also look at research, we see that people mistake their portions very regularly when trying to lose weight. So, that is where some of these communications that I have, I'm double checking your portions. I am helping you to make sure that you're making good judgments. And, in the times that it's like we can make still fit stuff. So, a lot of people also, they just find that they get really stressed, and research has shown that sometimes people, just because they're doing that all or nothing mentality, they kind of drive themselves into the ground. So I'm also going to be there to help make sure that that's not the case, that we're not flooring it too much. We want to get through the entire process. So In the end, this program is just designed to make you all around better. We're going to focus on the elements that matter. We're going to focus on the things that you really want to keep in your life, and we're going to make it so that your life doesn't have to get flipped upside down for this to happen. We're going to make it so that we're constantly talking. We're going to be in constant communication, so I can be a good support system, hold you accountable, and really get you through the process. And in the end, my goal is to make it so that you're not just better at the end of these 12 weeks, but this is something that will help to change some nice habits on you that will sustain health for the rest of your life.